Let's dive into a story that honestly sounds like something out of a myth, but it's 100% true. It's this incredible tale of how a single promise, made by just one person, literally changed the face of the earth. And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today, right? It's a question I bet a lot of us have asked ourselves when we're looking at these massive, overwhelming problems. I mean, can one person really make a difference? It's so easy to feel that way, that as just one person, we're kind of too small to make a real impact, that the world's problems are just way too big for one pair of hands. But this story gives you a stunning, undeniable answer to that question. It's a real-life example of how one person's actions built something so monumental, it'll probably outlive all of us. So where does a story like this even begin? Well, not with some big fancy plan. It actually starts with a total catastrophe, an event that just wiped an entire landscape clean, leaving nothing but destruction behind. Picture this. You're in the state of Assam. A massive flood just tears through the region. We're talking an unbelievable amount of destructive power. And when the water finally went down, the local ecosystem was just gone. Completely destroyed. I mean, just try to imagine that. A place that was once full of life turned into a barren, sandy wasteland. No trees, no wildlife, just sand and silence. It looked completely hopeless. But in that silence, one person didn't see an end. They saw a beginning. And here's the kicker. The person who saw that opportunity was just a kid, 12 years old, an age when most of us are worried about homework and hanging out with friends. This young boy, Jadav Pang, was looking at this devastation and making a decision that would change his entire life. This was the promise he made to himself. So simple, but so incredibly powerful. He decided right then and there that he would spend his life, as long as he was alive, bringing this dead land back to life, one tiny tree at a time. Okay, so you've got this kid, you've got this promise, but what can one child really do against odds like that? Well, the result of that simple promise is it's almost unbelievable. See, this wasn't just some flash in the pan, some burst of inspiration that faded. Jadav Pang showed up, day after day, week after week, for over 3 decades, planting saplings, watering them, and basically nurturing a forest into existence with his own 2 hands, every single day. And what happens when you stick with something like that for so long? You get this. From that empty wasteland, he grew a forest that covers 1,300 acres. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than Central Park in New York City, all from one person. Today, that land has a name. It's called the Malai Forest, named after Jadav. His nickname is Malai, and it is living, breathing proof of his work. It's a thriving ecosystem, home to tigers, rhinos, hundreds of kinds of birds. And it is, officially, the largest forest in the entire world planted by a single human being. Just incredible. So what do we take away from this amazing story? What's the lesson that Jadav Payeng's life is teaching us? It really boils down to a very simple but really powerful idea. That's it. Do one thing. Not 100 things. Don't try to solve every single problem all at once. Just find one single meaningful thing and commit to it. Stick with it. There's this quote that just nails it. Just one thing makes history. And when you think about it, it's so true. So many of the huge achievements we remember come from that kind of singular focus, a relentless dedication to just one core mission. His one thing couldn't have been simpler: planting trees. He didn't try to solve global deforestation. He wasn't organizing huge committees. He just planted another tree, and then another, every single day. And that one thing, repeated over and over, created a wonder of the world. And so, that brings the question right back to us, doesn't it? When you look at your own life, your own community, the challenges you see, what's that one consistent action you could take? What's your one thing that, over time, could grow into something truly incredible?